which means it's Market Monday. Over this last week, so many things has transpired. First biggest one, Skirmish has been taking place, and the new cold foil blaze has been hitting the market. And yes, I was lucky enough to win one myself, so I was pretty stoked to say the least. We are also T-minus days away from seeing all the new Rosetta cards. We had spoilers go down, most of them were just commons and such. But this upcoming weekend is Tampa, which will be the world premiere. So all the cards in that set will hopefully be cracked and open, and we'll be able to see what they are. So cards are gonna be moving like crazy. But besides all that, let's just get straight into the cards. Iconic! Starting it off with Tome of the Imperial Flame. We haven't heard about that card in a long time, and today, we're talking about it. This card went from $13.80 up to $22. That's a 59% increase. It's Skirmish season, and one of the formats for Skirmish season is Blitz. And I've heard the Emperor's done pretty well. Ranger, line it up. This card went from $5.03 up to $8. That's a 59% increase. This card currently can just be found in the Azalea Armory deck, so it has a smaller supply than just being in a regular booster set. It's pretty sweet, it's pretty powerful. Greenblade, Sonata Galaxia. This card went from $12 up to $15. That's a 25% increase. Runeblades are coming out. I mean, I swear every month we talk about this card. Generic, Balance of Justice. Got went from $140 up to $180. That's a 28% increase, and this is one of the premier generic headpieces for Living Legend. Due to so many of the good heroes like to draw cards. So we can definitely see Living Legend maybe giving a small bump for this. But let's talk about another headpiece, which used to be the premier #1 headpiece. Yep, you guessed it, Arcanite Skullcap. This card went from $22.23 up to $27.26. That's a 27% increase. And there's not that many left at the $27 marker. And this is in reference to the rainbow foil, but the dull cap is also almost in the same boat. It's moving, copies have been selling quite frequently. If you look at the recently sold of this card, there's been a lot that have been selling, a lot. And it hasn't just been this last week, it's been this last month. I do know Arcanite Skullcap is gonna see a reprint in the Japanese Rosetta. I'm assuming in the Japanese language like they did with Mask of Momentum. Maybe there's something going on there. I think the thing I always think about the most when I think of this card, way back when we first started getting into the game, how expensive they were. And I bought two because I was using one and my buddy was using one, so oh, let's get both. And he was like $130, $150 plus for both, per one. I was like, oh. The Blaze Cold Foil is going for around $135 to maybe about $110. I've definitely seen listings way higher than that for $200, $165. That might be the beginning floor of this card, so that's pretty decent value for that card. And then if you're looking at the Rainbow Foil, those have dropped down to $40. Cold Foil Channel Mount Heroic was given out to the top 4 players of set tournaments. So there's 4 of them per skirmish. There's gonna be a good handful. Currently they're on $45 to $30-ish. We're gonna see how playable Channel Mount Heroic is gonna be in the upcoming meta. See what kind of versatility usage it has. If it's playable, these might be able to hold around that $30. If it's not playable, we might even see this drift lower. That has been this week's Market Monday. Like I said, it's gonna get crazy with all these new cards, all the tweets we're gonna be seeing of people opening the legendary, posting it on Twitter, so on. Because a lot of the cards for Rosetta have not been revealed, and this is gonna be the week to figure them all out. It's gonna be quite exciting. If anyone's at the world premiere, I hope you enjoy it. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.